Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something absolutely incredible, especially if you're a coin collector or just someone who has a curious eye for rare finds. We're talking about the rare 5-cent euro coin, which, believe it or not, could be worth as much as $7,900. And it's all because of a mistake made by the mint during its production. Now, I know what you might be thinking. It's just a 5-cent coin. How can it be worth that much? Well, let me tell you that in the world of coin collecting, mistakes are often the most valuable pieces, and this 5-cent euro is the perfect example of that. The coin we're focusing on is from AS 2002 and was minted in AS, Italy. Part of the original set of euro coins introduced when the euro currency was first launched. Normally, these coins are made of copper-covered steel, which gives them a reddish color and a light weight, and they feature a design that includes national symbols on one side and the common European side with stars and the map of Europe on the other. But the coin we're looking at is far from ordinary. In a rare mistake, a small number of these 5-cent euro coins were struck using the wrong die, one that was intended for the a 1-cent euro coin, which means the coin, which should have featured a national design and of Italy, ended up with an image of the Colosseum brewery, which is typically only seen on the a 1-cent coin, I. This minting error resulted in a coin that technically shouldn't exist, and because of this mistake, these coins have become highly sought after by collectors worldwide. The rarity of this particular coin is what drives up its value, as only a small number of these error coins ever made it into circulation, with some sources estimating only around 100 of them were actually produced. So, if you happen to have one of these coins tucked away in a jar or in your wallet, you could be holding on to a small fortune. But how do you know if you have this rare version of the 5-cent euro? Well, the first thing to check is the year, which should be 2222. The second clue is on the reverse side, where you should see the Colosseum, a design that doesn't belong on a 5-cent coin, as it's normally reserved for the 1-cent euro. The third feature to confirm is the value inscription. It should read 5 centesimo, even though the design is of the Colosseum. This mismatch in design is what makes these coins so valuable. To put the value into perspective, these rare 5-cent coins can sell at auction for anywhere between $2,000 to as much as $7,900, depending on their condition. In the world of coin collecting, condition is key, and coins in mint condition, meaning they've barely been circulated and are almost as good as new, will fetch the highest prices. Coins that have been well cared for, perhaps even professionally graded and encapsulated by organizations like PCGS or NGC, will see their value rise even more as collectors value authentication and guaranteed quality. But with such a high value comes the inevitable danger of counterfeiting, as some people try to create fake versions of these rare coins to cash in on their popularity. If you think you've found one, you'll need to be cautious and make sure to get it professionally authenticated to avoid falling victim to a scam. The market for this rare coin is growing, with collectors all over the world actively hunting for it, which makes it even more likely that your 5-cent euro could become the next big find. If you happen to spot one, you should consider getting it graded by professionals. And if you're looking to sell it, there are plenty of places like eBay, Katawiki, or local coin dealers where you can find potential buyers who are willing to pay top dollar for it. But before you rush to sell it, make sure to understand the value and condition of your coin, as it could be worth a lot more than you think. So, whether you're new to coin collecting or you've been at it for years, don't overlook the possibility that the change in your pocket might just be a rare treasure. With the right mix of rarity, minting error, and demand, the 2002 Italian 5-cent euro is definitely a coin that should be on your radar if you're hoping to make some serious cash from your collection. But remember, there's more to these rare coins than just the error we talked about. Not only does this minting mistake make it unique, but the way these coins were accidentally distributed only adds to the excitement. Some were found in southern Italy, while others made their way to Germany and Austria. This wide distribution means that collectors from all over Europe and the world are keeping their eyes peeled for these elusive coins. If you ever come across one, don't throw it in your pocket without checking for the distinctive design mismatch. You might just be holding on to a rare gem that's worth more than you think. And if you're lucky enough to find one, remember that the market for these coins continues to grow, so it's important to get it appraised and possibly even graded. If the coin you find is in perfect condition, it could fetch the top value of around 700 to 900 D, or even more depending on demand and rarity. The world of coin collecting is always evolving, and the demand for these rare 5-cent euro coins is only expected to increase over time. With so many collectors on the lookout for these coins, it's not uncommon for a minting error coin to sell for a record price. So, keep an eye on your change, check your collections, and if you find this rare 5-cent euro coin, you could very well be holding on to a life-changing find. But be careful and make sure to get it authenticated before making any assumptions about its value, as counterfeit versions are becoming more common. In the next part of this video, we're going to talk about some other rare 5-cent euro coins that could also be worth a significant amount of money, and we'll give you some tips on how to protect your collection from fraud. There are many other coins in the Euro series that can also fetch significant amounts, and in this part of the video, we'll explore some of them. First, let's dive into some other minting errors that can make 5-cent euro coins more valuable. One of these is the 2007 Spanish 5-cent coin, which features a misaligned die error. This type of error happens when the die used to strike the coin isn't properly aligned, causing the design to shift or overlap, making it look odd or incomplete. Misaligned dies are considered a flaw in the minting process, and the more severe the error, the more valuable the coin can be. Coins with this error can be worth anywhere from $100 to $1,500, depending on their rarity and condition, which makes them attractive to collectors. Another popular error is the wall double strike, where a coin is struck twice during the minting process, creating a doubled design. These errors are also highly collectible, as they create unique, one-of-a-kind coins that collectors love to get their hands on. Besides minting errors, another factor that can significantly increase the value of a 5-cent euro coin is its limited mintage. In some cases, countries issue a limited number of coins to commemorate a specific event or anniversary, making them rare and desirable for collectors. For instance, the 2009 Finnish 5-cent coin was produced in limited quantities to celebrate Finland's role in the European Union. While most 5-cent euro coins are made in large quantities, special commemorative coins are often produced in much smaller batches, making them much rarer and more valuable. Coins like the 2009 Finnish version, which were struck in smaller quantities, can sell for $200 to $500, depending on their condition. Another example of a limited mintage coin comes from Luxembourg, where a special set of 5-cent euro coins was released in 2007 to mark the 50th anniversary of the European Economic Community. These coins were issued in limited numbers, which has made them highly sought after by collectors. Coins like these are often worth between $200 and $300, depending on how well they've been preserved. When it comes to identifying rare 5-cent euro coins, it's important to know what to look for. Minting errors like misaligned dies or double strikes are fairly easy to spot if you know what to look for. Always check the reverse side toss of the coin for any design discrepancies, such as parts of the image being cut off or overlapping with another part of the design. Off-center coins are another type of error that can increase a coin's value. These occur when the coin is struck off-center, which results in a design that is partially or completely missing. In addition to minting errors, coins that commemorate specific events or anniversaries can also be valuable because they were produced in limited numbers. To ensure you don't miss out on any valuable finds, be sure to inspect the year and the design and origin of any coin you come across. If you think you've found a rare coin, it's always a good idea to take it to a professional coin dealer or numismatist for an appraisal. Professionals can tell you if the coin is genuine and help you determine its value based on its condition and rarity. If you're looking to sell a rare coin, the market for these items is strong, with buyers willing to pay a premium for coins in mint condition. But the condition of the coin is key. Coins that have been well preserved and show little to no wear are worth much more than those that have been heavily circulated. To ensure you're getting the highest possible value for your coin, consider getting it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC, which can give your coin an official grade that guarantees its authenticity and condition. Once your coin is graded, you can sell it on auction sites like eBay or Katawiki, or even to local coin dealers who specialize in rare currency. It's important to do your research before selling so you can get an idea of how much your coin is worth and avoid being swindled. And while selling is an option, don't forget the joy of collecting. The thrill of finding rare coins is something that all collectors cherish, and you never know when you'll stumble upon a hidden treasure. Coin collecting is a great hobby that can lead to unexpected discoveries and valuable finds, whether you're browsing through your spare change or searching through boxes at a flea market. If you're passionate about coins, joining a community of fellow collectors can be a great way to learn more and share knowledge about the coins you've discovered. Forums, online communities, and local coin shows are great places to connect with other enthusiasts and keep up with the latest trends in the numismatic world. Before we wrap up, remember that rarity and demand are the two most important factors in determining a coin's value. If you've got a rare 5-cent euro coin, it could be worth a lot more than its face value, but it all depends on the coin's condition, how many were minted, and whether collectors are interested in that specific coin. So, keep an eye on your pocket change, check your collections, and get your coins professionally appraised if you think you've found something special. You might just have a rare, valuable piece of history waiting to be discovered. And who knows? It might be worth thousands of dollars. Coin collecting is an exciting world, and with the right knowledge and attention to detail, you can uncover treasures that others might overlook. Keep hunting, and you might just find your own. The 900 treasure hiding in your pocket. Way to get a fair price for your coins. However, if you are selling online, be sure to take clear, high-quality photographs of the coinage. If you're uncertain, it's always best to consult with an expert or a trusted dealer. Another important G. These communities often share tips on where to find rare coins, how to spot counterfeits, and the latest auction results. If you're really passionate about coin collecting, you could even consider attending coin shows or expos. These events often feature rare coins and can be a great place to meet other collectors, learn about new coins, and sometimes even purchase coins directly from dealers or other collectors. As your collection grows, it's important to think about insurance as well. Valuable coins, especially those that are rare and highly sought after, can represent significant monetary value. By insuring your collection, you can ensure that your investment is protected in case of theft, damage, or loss. Before purchasing an insurance policy, make sure that the value of each piece in your collection is accurately appraised so that you can insure it for the right amount. Finally, as with any valuable item, it's important to have a clear plan for your collection's future. Whether you plan to pass it down to family members, sell it, or donate it to a museum, knowing what you want to do with your collection will help you make the right decisions along the way. For many collectors, it's not just about the money. It's about preserving history and sharing that passion with future generations. Coin collecting is more than just a hobby. It's a fascinating and rewarding journey that allows you to explore the rich stories behind each coin and the culture and history they represent. As you continue your own journey into the world of rare 5-cent euro coins and other collectibles, always remember that the thrill is in the hunt, and the discovery of a rare coin is the ultimate reward. Keep your eyes peeled, do your research, and don't forget to enjoy the process. Who knows? You might find your very own $7,900 treasure hiding in a box or jar, and when you do, you'll know exactly what to do to protect, preserve, and, if necessary, profit from it. Keep collecting, keep learning, and remember that the world of numismatics is vast and filled with endless possibilities. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy collecting.